friends, welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful time zone. I'm so excited to share this build with you. So we've done a reading nook, but now we need a cozy at-home library to go along with that. So this is the space that we're going to use for the library. This is a medium room with a fireplace attached to the right, and in the back there's a hallway section with a bay window. And if you want a tutorial on how I built the hallway, I will have that linked down below. Now that you have the rooms, let's get into this build. For walls, we're going to use one of my favorites, which is the gypsum flagstone wall, and for floors, I use the library parquet floor. I end up switching this a little bit later to the reclaimed wood floor, but honestly, both work. I just couldn't decide. After placing the walls and floors, we're going to go to the back corners and place 3 small stone crates. Make sure that they're hugging the corner and making a small L. And now we're going to make some stone molding by changing the doorway to an open concept, placing 2 small stone crates on either sides of the doorway, and then changing it back to a double doorway. And now you have stone molding on your doorway. Once you're done with that, we're going to go back into the room and place 2 small stone crates on both sides of the blank walls. Now we're going to make a custom bookshelf by placing 2 wood pillars at the end of the stone crates. So for the front part of the room, you're going to use 4 pillars, and for the back part of the room, you're going to be using 8. Now it's time to finish a bookshelf by using a classic, which is the industrial wall shelf. So for the back bookshelves, you're going to make 3 rows of 2 bookshelves. One's going to be on the back wall and the other one's going to be on the side wall. And you're going to repeat this for both sides. And I know we use the industrial wall shelf so much, but guys, it's just so timeless and it looks good in every single build. And that's it for the back wall. For the front, we're going to do 3 rows of 1 bookshelf. But to switch it up a little bit, we're going to add a second shelf on the front wall up at the top. And now repeat that on the other side. Now we're going to make a cute little bench below the window by placing 2 industrial shelves centered with the window, and make sure you have enough space beneath because we're going to be placing some books there later. After that, we're going to place 2 more wood pillars at the end of the stone molding, so there should be 4 in the front. And this just adds a little bit of extra oomph to our entry and adds a little bit of visual interest. Once you're done with that, this is what the build should look like. So there's 4 corners of bookshelves, a bench under the window, and a reading nook. And now it's time to decorate. So we need this room to be maximum cozy level. So I was thinking a couch in front of the fireplace with a side table directly behind that with all the books, the plants, and the mood lighting. So we're gonna take the Homestead small lamp and place it randomly on all the bookshelves. I think starting with lighting is super helpful when decorating space. That way you can decide what areas you want to highlight and make sure there's no corners that seem too dark. If you didn't know, Palia has 2 modes to decorate in. There's a free mode and there's also a grid mode. When using the grid mode, things will snap to the grid that you see on the floor and walls. And when you use the free mode, you can move items more freely. If you play on Switch, you can get to the free mode by pressing ZR. And if you're on PC, it's the Z key. So if you ever have a difficult time placing books, make sure you're in the free mode and not the grid mode. Now, obviously you can't have a library without books, but make sure you place some trinkets like clocks, trophies, Paltech items, and starstones. That way it gives your library or bookshelves a lot of character, and it kind of feels like it's telling a story. Other items you should consider using are the bugs you caught while you were adventuring in Kilima, or maybe some fish that you caught while fishing in Bahari. That way it brings more life to your space, and it's another story to tell when you invite your friends over to your plot. Now we're gonna add some finishing touches like plushies, candles, a tea set, and plants, just to make this space a bit more cozy. And there you have it. There's your cozy library. If you didn't recreate this, I hope there was something you could take away from this build. Guys, thank you so much for spending time with me today. This was so much fun. If you like a live setting, I do stream over on Twitch. We play a lot of Palia over there, and I'd love to have ya. It's just at MifaPuff on Twitch. It'll be linked down below with all my other socials. While you're down there, it would be really cool if you subscribed, liked, and commented. It helps me grow the channel. I'll be back next week with another Palia video, but again, thank you so much for today. Until then, please stay safe, drink water, eat food, take care of yourself, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.